Hello and welcome to Color Your Life. I'm Max, and no, it's neither Carnival nor Halloween. I simply adapted my outfit to match today's theme, and that's about steampunk, my absolute favorite, but also about blowing up birds, dressing up animals, and a lot of other curiosities. But before telling too much, have a look for yourself. I'm crumbling a piece of tissue paper from a shoebox to give it some structure. And then I'm sticking it down with matte medium gel. When pressing it down, I'm not pressing too hard because otherwise the structure will disappear again. The missing piece on the top left corner I'm simply taking from the excess on the other side. And here you can see the structure a little bit. After drying, I'm dyeing everything with brown distress oxide. This makes the structure stand out a little bit better. Then I'm cutting back the edges and die cutting a few gears. I'm using brown and golden cardstock and distributing the cogs all around the edges of the page. And then adhering and cutting off the excess. These little crazy birds are always inspiring me to make something new out of them. And so I'm stamping the little chubby one here and then blowing him up to the triple size with my copy machine. And now I'm dressing up the not so little guy with a vest. Then I'm taking a sheet of copy paper and tracing the bird's head and sketching a matching hat for it. Even if the glasses are not quite correct with regards to the perspective, I'm outlining everything with a black marker and then fussy cutting it. And then doing the same with the bird. Okay, fits perfectly. And now, coloring. I'm using my beloved Prismacolor Pencils again. First of all, the vest. All of you who already know my arts may know that I'm first coloring the shades with light and dark colors, but at this point I'm not paying attention to the blending of the colors. That will come later, and so I'm going on with the coloring. So, and now the blending. I'm using a color and odorless solvent that dissolves the oily components of the pencils and mixes the colors into each other. The solvent itself I'm applying with paper stumps. And where a little bit of color is missing, I'm just applying a little more. And with the hat, I'm doing exactly the same. As you can see, I'm a little bit monochromatic today to imitate the sepia effect of old photographs. And now everything is glued and sealed again with matte medium gel. Here I'm taking a piece out of a chain because our bird shall get a monocle. This I'm making from the Pipes die by Tim Holtz. But if you do not want to invest in that, you can easily do that with 2 circle punches. First the small and then the bigger one, and the result is almost the same. The monocle I'm now attaching with a small brad, and the chain is mounted right together with it. Now I need a pocket in which I'm cutting a small slit to make the chain disappear in it. And the chain is also attached to the back. Later the 2 pages are glued together and nobody will ever see that. A balloon die and the water tap from the Pipes die are forming my steampunky flying vehicle. A little bit modified, the water tap becomes a gondola with a propeller. And so that everything fits together, I'm cutting the balloon out of golden cardstock. And now the flying vehicle is assembled with a glue stick. In the background, I wanted a few dimly and unreal buildings. And to do this, I'm drawing the silhouettes very lightly. And I'm using a stencil to suggest a bit of depth. I'm using Distress ink here because since everything is sealed with matte medium, I could wipe it off with a damp cloth in case it gets too dark. But everything went well and the color is light enough. And now I'm shading all the contours with brown ink, revealing the actual bridge. And now the balloon is adhered to the page. And just like the bridge, I'm sketching a dome with a gate into the background. And also our main character and the balloon are shaded a little to give them some dimension. Since I had no stamps with old-fashioned writing at hand, I created today's saying on the computer and am now printing, coloring and fussy cutting it. It's not what you look at that matters. It's what you see, and these stripes will now be glued down on the page as well. And so, the new page in my art journal is done. As usual, I'm listing all the supplies together with corresponding links to them in the description box below. And finally, some pictures. Well folks, and that's it for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired. And if you did, then please like, comment and share this video. And if this is your first time here at Color Your Life, then I would love to have you subscribe. And if you additionally click that little bell, you will be immediately notified as soon as a new video is uploaded. And if you like more inspiration, then I have here and here some other proposals for you. Just click on the vids to play them right away. Well, then there is nothing more to say than thank you so much for watching and hope to catch you next time again. Bye bye!